confluence of the Three Rivers is Acrisure Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Miami University Redhawks and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Pitt Panthers have a unique setup, sharing a field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I can tell you, the convergence of Three Rivers, it's one of the most scenic, beautiful stadiums in college football. Acrisure, who's 68,000 strong, the Pitt Panthers looking to have a great season and make that home field a true advantage again this year. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Redhawks kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Pitt Panthers offense will start this game off with the football. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense.
Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Got a man, it's Hicks. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Here's a little room there. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Miami Redhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
First carry of the season. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And can really attack on this second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks the tackle. Might have a chance. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. The Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Panthers! It's putting points on the board.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Spins away from the defender. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Redhawks will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
To the air on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get us caught, and he's got room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Redhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Hauls it in. There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Lee. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls. Oh, going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dances away. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Got the back over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Shotgun snap on third down. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He'll get rid of it. Got his man on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right. Ball is loose, and the defense jumps on it, and they get that.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Cook. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Turner. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Pitt pushing the pace. A first down run in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Pitt. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun to give, looking for room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Makes the catch. Could not make his way to the corner. Now facing a 3rd and long. He leaves it with his back. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Turner. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Kent. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Complete to the left. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys in their matchup against the number 12 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Cowboys, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big 12. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
The Panthers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with Miami University's head coach at halftime, Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Redhawks will call on their punt team. Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Running inside. It's Turner. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Unloads it left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Inside the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. They'll run it. It's Turner. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Got it behind the line. It's Reynolds. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Just keeps slinging it. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Firing deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. The run inside. It's Turner. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give on the inside. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Panthers moving quickly to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Pulls it on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Doing it himself again. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking up.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Red Hawks line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get... Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Pitt right back to the line. Trying to run, it's Turner. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly on the move. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Red Hawks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And the defense down in this this game. They just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and trying to ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. And we have breaking news. Yet another touchdown.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Keeps it on first down. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.